evening, Northeast Early College High School vertical team and families. My name is Sterling Magruder, and I'm the proud principal of Northeast Early College High School. And we are coming to you live today on Facebook to talk about the reopening plan coming October 5th. So, thank y'all so much, parents, for all the schools in our vertical team for being with us today. And I am going to share some information to you about the reopening plan starting on October 5th. So the phase-in process will begin on Monday, October 5th, and we will continue through Friday, October 30th. So long as health conditions continue to indicate that we can implement this process in a safe way for all staff and students. So we're here to share some additional information about what you can expect if your child returns to school. We'll share information about high schools, middle schools, and elementary. With me today, I have Jessie De La Huerta, who is the principal of Adobe Middle School in our vertical team, and then also Dr. Bordes, who is the principal at Walnut Creek Elementary, and she'll be sharing some information about elementary. So, if you say yes, that you are sending your student back to school, we want you to know what it will look like. Students will be wearing masks all day, and so will our staff. We will have screening in the front before students come in. They will take a screening that I will go over later on in our presentation. And at the high school level, students will be in one classroom all day with a teacher, and then they will be getting their classwork done also remotely, as they've been doing since September 8th. So I did want to share with that. They will be in one class all day, so we can make sure that we manage contact tracing and we manage students and teachers' exposure to many people. Our goal is to follow the CDC's and Austin ISD and Travis County's guidelines to make sure that all of our students are safe by the number of students in social distancing that I will talk about later on in the presentation. But now next we're going to hear from Ms. Jessie De La Huerta, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about middle school.
Hello, my name is Jessie De La Huerta. I'm the principal at Adobe Middle School. Just to add some things, a lot of the things that are happening at the high school will be occurring at the middle school as well. I wanted to also reiterate that once the students arrive to the campus, we do want to make sure that students don't just get dropped off and left. We need to check all students before they leave their cars. We got to check temperatures. We got to fill out a survey to make sure that we're all staying safe. Breakfast and lunch will be served in the classroom where the students will be attending. Like he said, the students will be doing their virtual lessons in the classroom where they'll be. And most likely the teacher that's in the class will also be holding the virtual lessons that they would have been doing at home in class. The adult in the room will be there to give students permission to go to the restroom and to help with the distribution of lunches and breakfast. Make sure that all students need to bring headphones, wired, their Chromebooks, chargers, and water bottles. No bandanas will be allowed for masks, and we won't allow gaiters, so they have to be an approved mask. We will have to be distributing masks if students need them. We prefer that they come with them. Students will not be moving from class to class. They'll be staying in that one classroom throughout the day. So I just want to make sure that that's clear. And next we'll be hearing from Dr. Bordes.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Dinora Bordes, and I am the proud principal of Walnut Creek Early College Prep. I just want to talk a little bit about elementary. Just like middle school and high school, all the students will be screened daily before entering the building. Even if they go on the bus, they will also be screened upon arrival in the school. If they are coming in car, we will have a screener outside in the front to ensure that they are screened before they leave the car. Due to safety, we want to make sure that our students, that there is an adult always present if they are driving a car or even walking. Also, students in the elementary level must also wear a mask all day. Because of the changes in from virtual to face-to-face, they may not have the same teacher. It all depends, and it varies from school to school. So because they are back on campus does not mean their teacher may be back on campus or their same teacher will be teaching their grade level. So it'll vary. It may be a different staff member that is taking over the class. Just like high school and middle school, students must bring their district-issued devices to school because they will continue to do remote learning along with face-to-face instruction. So there'll be a combination of remote learning that they're already doing right now at home, along with face-to-face. In order for teachers to be able to teach both, they will have a combination. Also, breakfast and lunch will also be provided in the classroom, and they will be given a shield that we can go over in a little bit so you can see. That way, the students can eat without their mask on breakfast and lunch and be comfortable. Also, in the early childhood grades, we will have some centers. The centers are going to be limited due to safety. So, for example, in a traditional setting, 2 or 3 students could be in a center. Right now, we may have to do 1 student in a center, and the items in the center, such as clay and Play-Doh, will be removed for safety. So the centers will be limited also, and that is kind of a little overview of what elementary will look like. Again, we will have recess or well time. And then again, we will encourage the students to remain socially distant for safety, and we will go classroom at a time, so we won't have more than 1 classroom out to ensure that all students are safe. So now we will go over some of the equipment that we will have on campus.
Thank you, Dr. Bodes. As you see, we're practicing social distancing, and we want to make sure that not only our students stay safe, but also our staff stay safe. Because if our staff stays safe, then our students stay safe. So if you come to your elementary, middle school, or high school campus, you might see these stickers all around the campus. Stay healthy, stay 6 feet apart. You'll see these all around all of our campuses at our elementary, middle school, and high school. And then when we do temperature, we'll do temperature screenings every morning. So every morning we have a touchless thermometer that we'll do temperature screenings with. And if students have over 100, then we will start the process of doing a screening with the nurse, and then after that, taking them to the health center. And then if they do show COVID symptoms, we will send students home just to make sure that they're not affecting other students. Also, besides the thermometer check, we also have a self-check through our Austin ISD app of a self-screen. Once you answer these 5 questions, and if you're not showing any COVID symptoms or not been around anybody with COVID symptoms, or that you have that you are currently waiting any COVID testing, then you will fill all that out. You will hit the submit button, as I'm doing right now, and you will get a green sticker that pops up. So what we have is we'll have these signs up everywhere that says wash your hands for 20 seconds at a time. We have signs everywhere that talks about stopping the spread of COVID, help prevent the disease. We have these around. So then we also have face shields as we are also wearing masks, but some of us will also be wearing face shields if they're around a number of students if you're doing a self-screening. And then last but not least, we have sanitizer that we will have in all of our classrooms and all around our building. We have gloves that we will be wearing, that we will be wearing. And then also, of course, you cannot eat. You cannot eat when you are wearing your mask. So we have these lovely shields where your kids can have it to their desk when they're eating, and then we can take off our masks, the kids will eat and still stay safe. So we have these masks, we have these face shields where people can stay safe, face shields, and while they're eating. And then once they're done eating, they put the mask right back on, or eating or drinking. We encourage students to bring water bottles to school every day, their headphones, their computers, their earbuds to school every day. Because remember, we're going to be in one class every single day. We'll be in one class all day to stop the spread and the contact tracing.